G'day everyone, welcome to another Catch Pro video. Today we've got Jason from Bobcat Australia and he's going to give us a demo of all of these Bobcat machines here. So he's been nice enough to come out and shoot some film of us cutting this paddock, and we're going to highlight some of the applications that each one of these mowers will suit and some of the great features that these mowers have.
Yep, so I guess I'll start with our range.
Yep, sure.
So Bobcats, they start with the CRZ series.
Yep.
So they're available in a 42, 48 and a 52 inch.
And that's the entry level?
So that's our entry level residential machine.
Beauty.
So then we go up to what we call an XRZ Pro.
Yep.
That's the first of our commercials, available in 48, 52 and a 61 inch.
Yep.
Then we go to the XRZ Pro RS, which is what we have here.
Yep.
Available in the same deck sizes again, just extra features on this machine.
And this deck size that we've got today is a
52.
52 deck size for this one, yes.
Then we go to the Quickcats. So we've got the Quickcats in the middle there, and they're available in a 36 and a 48 inch. That's what we carry here in Australia.
Yep.
We can bring in a 52 and a 61 inch as well.
Beautiful. But not as popular in Australia,
not
the bigger ones?
Not as popular in Australia. The smaller decks seem to be hitting the market better here.
Okay, cool. And then we move over to the...
We've got another one in between here. So we've got the Procat 6000 series.
Yep.
So that's available in a 52 and a 61 inch as well. And then we go to the Predator Pro 7000 series, available in a 61 and a 72 inch deck.
Okay, and this one would be mostly used for the guys that are doing, obviously, fairly big work on a full commercial, regular basis, big stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So, and look, large landowners buy these as well.
Yep.
Contractors like yourselves who have got good sized contracts to get out there and mow all day. They're comfortable, tough machine. Yeah,
and so I see this seat here. So some of our audience knows I've got a pretty bad back and I use stand-on mowers, but this seat looks pretty comfy. Is there any special features to this seat to make it an extra smooth, comfortable ride?
So it's a full mechanical seat.
Yep.
So you've got full suspension in there.
Yep.
You dial in your weight.
Yep. And
you get the best ride for each operator. So if you've got multiple operators, it's a great feature to have, because if you've got a lighter fella, you'll want to dial it down.
Yep.
If you've got a heavier fella, you'll dial it up, and everyone's got a good comfy ride.
Okay, cool. And the normal features that we have here, this is just your, so we have fuel gauge, all your normal hour meters included.
Absolutely.
Yep. And what engine do we have back here?
So we've got the Kawasaki FX1000.
Okay.
35 horsepower engine, so plenty of power there to get through the job.
Okay, beauty.
So we've got great features on this machine.
Yep.
With Bobcat, we work on ease of ownership, durability and quality of cut. So three key features in it goes across our whole range. So ease of ownership, so they're easy to maintain, they've got full accessibility. You've got little features on there that point out what to do to the machine and that type of thing. So,
and industry leading warranties on decks and stuff like that. So what is that, and is that the same across all the machines?
Yeah, so each range has got a different warranty.
Okay, yep.
So our CRZ range, that starts with a 5-year, 500-hour warranty.
Yep.
So that's pretty, and that's whether you're a contractor or a residential user. So a lot of other companies have two different stages.
That's right. So that's the thing about these mowers, guys, is that you have your what they call an entry-level machine, the CRZ, the 42-inch cut and so on. But really, for an entry-level machine, you're almost getting a semi-commercial rig. So compared to some other brands that really do have their entry-level machines residential only. You know what I mean? But you can probably get away. Yeah. It's a very popular machine.
Have a lot of small contractors using the CRZs as a part of their business. So.
Okay, cool. And so let's move over to the Quickcat, because obviously I'm a stand-on enthusiast, and the concept is catching on in Australia and over in New Zealand as well. So some of the main features that we can run over, and maybe some of the pros and cons to using a stand-on unit as compared to a sit-down unit. And this is going to change. There is no right or wrong answer, guys. But if we want to, can we swing around here for a sec, pal? So obviously around here, come right around. It's all good. So this is a flip-up platform for ease of
ease of ownership, so it's an easy feature.
Easy storage.
Easy storage.
Yep.
So it's nice and versatile, it's simple to do. So that gains you extra space on the back of your trailer.
That's right. And that's a massive feature.
Absolutely.
Yep. And it's a good, comfortable, springy ride. So,
so rubber dampened.
Yeah, that's right. And so,
shocks out of it.
Yeah, and so for people like me, as you can see, I've got my fancy back brace on. Bopping around on some of these seats can be okay, but you know, when you're doing it for hours and hours on end, it can get a little bit lethargic. So what I've done is I've converted to the stand-on mower style, so that now all of a sudden I've got my whole core engaged when I'm mowing, and I can really lean forward and get into the mower and really move with it. So great feature, hey?
Yeah, and great features while you're up there.
Okay.
All our features are nice and easy and accessible to get to.
Yes, and
so you've got your adjustable bars here, so fellas with different size hands, you can adjust that easily to suit.
Yep, that's right. And will that vary the top end speed as well?
No.
So, okay, doesn't?
So that
was one thing I wanted to know about.
Pretty much what you use this lever for, and that, well, that. They're braces really, so you brace your hands on there to steady as you
That's right.
the machine.
So we have the operator presence control here, and this is essentially, so you have to have this down in order to keep the mower running and engaged. When you let this off, the machine will cut it.
The engine will keep running.
Okay, but
providing you got it in the park position.
Yep.
Okay, so you've got 3 settings here on your speed control.
Yep.
So you've got park, which is your park brake. You've got cut, so for cutting, and then you've got a transport speed, which will make the machine go a bit faster to get back to the truck. So time-saving feature. So with this transport mode, guys, this is essentially just like, it gives you a little bit more push if you've got to run across a paddock without cutting it. Yep.
Okay, hour meter as usual. We've got the deck height
adjuster, so nice and
here.
So you just choose your height, you have the pin sitting in there.
And that's a foolproof system, so that's not going to come out. So that's nice and easy to do. And we've got the Kawasaki FX 651V on there. So, and fuel capacity. So, does it have 2 tanks? No?
Single tank.
Single tank?
So we can actually show you the tank. The tank's actually a part of the feature of the machine in the balance.
This is good.
So you've got your fuel tank here. Now I believe it's about 20 litres.
Yep.
But as you can see, it's a low centre of gravity, so it keeps the weight low in these machines.
Yeah,
so
okay. And so this up here, what we've got on, off and reserve. What's the reserve?
So the reserve is if you're out mowing, it'll give you a warning when you're about to run out.
Beauty.
So
how much do we love that?
If you're on reserve when you get back to the trailer and head out again, that's your own fault for running out.
Okay, cool. So no fuel gauge?
No fuel gauge.
Okay,
correct.
So that's your indicator of when you're getting low. Cool. All right, well, we'll quickly run over this model that we have here in the application that fits in. So I see we got dual fuel tanks on this one.
Yep. So
as is that other one?
Correct.
Yep.
So 56 litres of fuel on the Predator Pro.
Woo.
This one here is just 36.
That'd just about bankrupt me for the week, 56 litres.
No, you'd be making money, mate, so you'd be right.
Okay, cool. So, and this one's got the good seat adjuster.
Yep, so your full mechanical seat again. The only difference between, it is a bit lower back on this one compared to your Predator Pro, which has got the higher back, so that
a little bit more comfy. Yep. Cool.
Again, this one is our second in the commercial series. So our first one, there's features between the XRZ Pro and the XRZ Pro RS. So the main features being you jump up into your bigger drive tyres and your caster wheels. Yep. So you've got a good sized caster wheel, so that's just adding to comfort for the operator. So it's designed to sit in and operate longer periods.
Okay, cool.
You've got dual fuel tanks, so you've got more fuel capacity. You've got your rollover protection as standard. Your mechanical suspension seat, as we mentioned before. Your chain hung deck as well, so designed for more commercial conditions. On all of our Bobcat decks through the range, we've got an adjustable leading front edge.
Okay.
So you can actually lift the front of the deck up there. So if you're cutting longer grass, you can lift that up and it'll give you a better cut.
Okay, cool.
So it's not laying the grass over.
Okay,
And so you're cutting the grass off.
That's right, yeah, because I mean there's nothing worse when you've got a big machine that's just pushing over the grass.
Correct.
You know, when you have to double cut and stuff. Okay,
And the beauty of having it there, you can move it back when you're mowing a nice lawn to save any blowout out the front. So
yeah,
just operator comfort so they don't get dusty.
Okay, cool. Now the last thing that we'll touch on before we start hooking into some grass is I see we've got some covers over here to protect the belts and pulleys, and they are made for easy access, so you can. So what we'll do is we'll quickly have a look at these here. We can have a look on this side. So very simple to get to all of your belts and pulleys and stuff like that.
Great feature at the bottom.
Oh, here we go.
We've got the flip up.
See, we got a bonnet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get in there, so that's great for
so you can get in.
out.
Yeah, you can get in there and blow all your grass and get all the grass and twigs and stuff out of the way. So, and then if you need to go any further, you've got a little knob here which you can.
So you don't need tools to get in there.
Nah, toolless. Yep. Yeah. So that's great. All right. Well, thank you very much for that, Jason. So we're going to get the boys in here now, and we're going to start cutting some grass. Sorry, I'm tripping over. All right. So jump in here, lads.